Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. In Elden Ring, let's tie up a few loose ends before what is probably going to be the last livestream that I do for this Akeha run. But here, let's go back against the Lord of Frenzy in Midra's Manse. I was struggling with this, so I moved on during the livestream. But here I'm just going to kind of go for like a pure melee build. So I'm going to dual wield the new great katanas. I like the running double stab attack. And then Ash of War on the kind of the generic great katana on the right hand will be the Bloodhound step, just to help me with the dodging. I don't know the timing very well for this boss, so I thought I'd give myself a little more leeway with the Bloodhound step. But that means like all the damage is going to come from regular attacks. And then the summon will be the golem that works in the like the blacksmith mine. I figured maybe he'd be strong against fire, so yeah. And then I finally looked up buffs and how they work. And then I realized that all this time I was canceling my Flame Grant Me Strength buff with the Shrimp buff. So I'm not going to use the Flame Grant Me Strength anymore. Just going to rely on the Shrimp. But that actually kind of helps me because that's less MP that I need at the beginning. And so actually I can do kind of like no like MP needing buffs before battle. Just do the summon right away. And then drink the blue potion, and then maybe do a golden vow. And then I'll still have MP left over for, you know, Ashes of War or whatever, so... Yeah, I wish I had known that before, but we didn't really run into trouble with that up to now. Okay, this is frustrating here. I'm going to go for the stab, but then the golem knocked him out of it, and then he immediately did the high damage grab on me, so very frustrating moment. Okay, there goes my summon, but maybe a couple more hits from my attacks. So Bloodhound step, try to dodge. And great music on this second phase, really love it. And kind of a claustrophobic arena, you know? It's kind of big, but also like this guy can just kind of cover so much ground with his like gliding that it feels claustrophobic in here. Okay, there he goes. Lord of Frenzy. Okay, next, I just kept this same build. We're going to go against the bear in the northwestern part of the map. And then this time we'll summon Hugh. Hugh is one of my favorite summons available here in the DLC. And then there I can cast the Golden Vow. I think it goes on to Hugh as well, but I don't know. But yeah, Hugh just flying in there, immediately drawing the aggro to him. Oh, and I don't think I show my build in this video, but I have all of the talismans that raise damage with like successive hits, or when somebody gets the bleed status or something. I tried with poison a little bit, but I don't know, I still feel like it's too slow for the DLC, so we'll go with bleed instead. And yeah, this guy's much easier than he was before. Like, as I go through the game, you know, I pick up the skidoo tree fragments in order to get the buff. And it doesn't feel like I'm getting stronger, but I think the results show that, yeah, I'm getting stronger. Alright, I also beat the lesser version of this guy, and I got the bear hood. But here we'll get the, I guess it's the incantation to summon the roaring bear head. Okay, last boss fight here. This is the boss at the end of the ruins of Rau. In the last live stream, I was getting totally lost in that area. I really underestimated it. I looked at the overworld map, and it looked like very open and like it would be done quickly, but it was full of tunnels and like different levels, so it did take a while. I actually looked at a guide to see like just how to get to this boss area. What I was doing is going through the tunnels. I would, hug the left wall or hug the right wall. To get to this person, I had to go into the center of one of those kind of tower rooms, which is why I kept missing it. But here we're just going to two-hand the dragon hunting great katana, and then rely on the weapon skill because it has some range on it. And just look for an opening, charge that up. And then I'm summoning, the Fire Knight. I figure this boss will be weak against fire. Total guess, but maybe it's true. And then this is the second time I played her. The first time I did not have any resistance to rot. Maybe looking at the surrounding area, I should have realized that this boss would do rot. But yeah, this time we'll equip the blouses, however you say it, so that we can cure the rot, and then I can get on with doing damage. But yeah, these later bosses definitely taking fewer tries than the earlier bosses, I feel. It might be the buffs that I'm getting, it might be I'm just getting used to the game. Okay, there's more rot. Yeah, this boss is creepy. Kind of an homage to Kulog, the spider hybrid boss in Dark Souls 1. This is a centipede, I guess. It's kind of funny because it's like, you're gonna make a hybrid centipede boss. Where do you put the human part? And they just stuck it in the middle. It works. It ends up working. Okay. So with this, we can now get access to the final dungeon, and we'll look at the cutscene for doing this. This is the tree, which I guess is kind of protecting the final area. But we have Mesmer's Flame, so we can burn it and then gain access. And then that will be where the next livestream starts. Okay, investigate the tree. Says, do you want to burn the tree? We'll say yes. Yeah, lots of burning in these Souls games. I don't think there's any real link, between, like, Bloodborne and Elden Ring and Dark Souls. I know some people want them all to inhabit, like, the same world or same universe, but I think they're all different. But I do enjoy seeing kind of similar themes and motifs across the games. Okay, so we burn that tree, gets all the kind of the thorns there. And then I wasn't expecting this, but it's kind of going to reveal the true form of this area. And this whole, like, transformation was super cool. Yeah, I was wondering, like, are we going to walk on that, black smoky thing? Or are we just going to enter the area below it? But here, it's looking very real and solid, so... There it is, pretty crazy. And I guess this is the final dungeon, so... we'll do this in the next live stream. Very excited. And it will teleport us there. Alright, that'll do it for this video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again. Take care.